Decision 2014 coverage now. First Lady Michelle Obama campaigned for Mary Burke today. They talked to supporters in Madison this afternoon.
Charles Benson is live in Madison with more on the story. Charles.
Well, similar speeches, different towns. Mary Burke and the First Lady tag teaming again to get out the vote. Last week it was Milwaukee. Today, Madison.
I am thrilled to be back.
It's another voter pep rally in the Badger State with First Lady Michelle Obama and Mary Burke.
If we're more organized, if we're more passionate, Mary wins.
The First Lady is trying to fire up the same base that helped get her husband elected twice and talking up issues that connect with college students.
And for millions of students, we'll be capping federal student loan payments at no more than 10% of your income. Boy, I wish I had had that when I was your age.
There's a reason why Mrs. Obama was here to fire up young voters. There were nearly 1 million more voters in the presidential race in 2012 than the governor's race in 2010. Do you think there's more interest in national politics than versus state politics?
I think it's something people can understand more. It's more publicized. It's more glamorous sometimes.
We have to stay focused on this 24/7. It's not that we just can elect a great president, but not elect him a Congress to do work with or states that can work with him constructively.
Democrats know voter turnout in Madison is critical to Burke's chances.
I know that tax cuts to those at the top and special interests, they don't create jobs. Neither do cuts to education that are strangling our schools.
And Democrats are still saying that President Obama will be in the state campaigning for Mary Burke before the election, which is now just 4 weeks away. We're live in Madison. Charles Benson. Today's TMJ4.
Okay, thank you very much, Charles.
Governor Walker campaigned in the western part of the state.
He talked about boosting the farm economy.
We've set out a clear agenda to try and help build agriculture in this state. We've seen tremendous growth over the past 2 years. This year alone, the first 6 months of 2014, agricultural-based exports are up 17%. So real growth opportunity. It's not only about jobs, of which that's a big part, it's also about a way of life for many farm families across the state of Wisconsin. And we want to continue to make it easier for our farmers to do what they do best, and for the cows, for the crops, for the other livestock that we have in this state. We're going to make it easier going forward, and we're much better off than we were 4 years ago, and we'll be even better 4 years from now if we're able to enact our plan.
Now, the candidates for governor will face off in their first debate this Friday night in Eau Claire. It begins at 7 p.m. Today's TMJ4 will air that debate live. And we'll also air next week's debate in Milwaukee. Charles Benson will be one of the panelists.